put yourself on the back burner to become a mom and a wife, or to be the best employee that your employer's ever seen, but you've lost yourself? Have you lost your spark? Have you always wanted to have more, but you've allowed yourself to become a little dull? If that's the case, this is a time that you sit back. Ask yourself the who, when, what, where questions. Allow for yourself to dive deep into those really scary parts of yourself. Hello and welcome back to the Daily Vixen. Today I want to really dive deep into your why. Your why for everything that you do, your why for your goal setting, your why that's going to keep you motivated. We've been discussing the Vixen method and how it's going to take you from an ordinary life to an extraordinary life. You're never going to become a true Vixen, a true baddie, a true one-of-a-kind woman if you can't figure out your why. Your why has to resonate with you personally. It has to mean something to you. You can't borrow this concept of your why from your parents, from your loved ones, from your children, from your boss, especially not from social media or what's trending on TikTok. You have to do the deep work to figure out why you want to lose weight, why you want to become a better parent, why you need to cut out certain people from your life, why it's okay to go travel by yourself, why you want to become this Vixen to begin with. You have to make sure that it is personal enough to you to withstand everyone else's opinions and judgments and failures and hiccups and catastrophic failures. If you don't have a strong enough why, you are destined to fail. You can't borrow what is cool or trending on TikTok, because at the first instance that you do not see any progress towards a goal that is not your own, you're going to fail. And if you're going to fail, that's going to affect all of your other 29 goals, because if you fail in one and it really doesn't matter to you, but you hype it up in your brain that you think that it's personal to yourself, it's going to affect the 29 other goals that could potentially be extremely personal to yourself. So I'm here today to tell you, sit back, analyze where you are in your current life and where you want to go. Why do you want to become a Vixen? Why do you want to become the most interesting person in the room? Why do you want more for yourself? Is it because you've always thought of yourself as more than this wallflower? Is it because you've always wanted to become a doctor? Is it because you have allowed for yourself to really put yourself on the back burner to become a mom and a wife, or to be the best employee that your employer's ever seen, but you've lost yourself? Have you lost your spark? Have you always wanted to have more, but you've allowed yourself to become a little dull? If that's the case, this is a time that you sit back. Ask yourself the who, when, what, where questions. Allow for yourself to dive deep into those really scary parts of yourself. The parts that explore your fears, your depressions, what makes you happy, what makes you tick, what actually makes you want to get up on those mornings where you have no motivation at all. Because it's these whys that will get you up to go to the gym at 5 a.m. despite it not being your favorite thing. It's these whys that are going to get you to pass on that chocolate cake at the after work party and to work towards your health and weight loss goals. It's these decisions that you do right now, that you give yourself the time to be completely raw and honest and figure out, I have been living a life that is not my own. I have been chasing other people's goals. I have been living a life to make sure that everyone around me is enjoying their life at the detriment of myself. I am going to sit here today and put myself first. I'm going to make decisions that can be judged by others and not care about it. I'm going to make decisions and set goals that mean something to me because somebody snuffed out my fire when I was very young, and I've reignited it because I know that I'm worth it. I'm going to set goals so that my children and my grandchildren can be proud of me, and that they'll talk about my accomplishments, not for themselves, but because they are proud that I put myself first. If you do not do this, you are already setting yourself up for failure. So if you've already begun your self self-assessment and you've already laid out your personal goals within each of your 10 contact spheres, I implore you to go back and ask yourself, why am I making each one of these goals? Why do I want to travel by myself? Is it because someone on TikTok told me that it's the new it girl thing to do? What if that terrifies you? What if that causes you anxiety? What if that is not something that you actually want to do, but that you'd rather go and join a travel group, that you want to travel with your parents because they never did it? That's okay. You can take goals and tweak them to make them your own, even if you found them somewhere else. But don't let someone else's goals cloud your ability to achieve what you truly want. So go back and look at those 30 goals. And I implore you to do it before the beginning of next month so that you can really, really hit the ground running and analyze each of your goals when you do your 10-minute check-in daily to make sure that they're your own. But you don't want to waste any more time than you already have living the life that's not your own and isn't the life that you've always wanted. So sit back, look at those 30 goals, make sure that they resonate with something that's personal to you, not that someone told you that they expected you to do, not that someone else has achieved and you thought it was cool, not what TikTok says, but something that you've dreamed about since you were a kid, something that resonates with where you want to go in life or the person that you want to become. You're allowed to be selfish. The Vixen method teaches you to be selfish, but it also teaches you to be your own. You will never be the most interesting person in the room if you're trying to act and be someone else. You will never truly be a baddie if you're just mimicking someone else. You will never be a true vixen and be able to embody what a vixen means if you are living the goals and chasing the goals of other people. Because in order to be a vixen, you have to be authentic. So take the time to make sure that each of your 30 goals are authentically you so that you can chase that 10 out of 10, 100% full life.